Hi, this is Brian from the Rhoads Garden once again, coming back to my garden. Today we are going to do some weed control, fertilizing, and some mulching. So all of these things are very important for the garden. You want to be, I know I don't like weeds in my garden, so that's an important thing to try to control those. And getting nice strong plants is important with the fertilizer. And the mulch is going to work for a couple things. It's going to work as part of weed control. It's also going to help with containing moisture in the flower beds. The mulch will both keep the weeds down. It kind of gives a protective barrier so that the weed seeds can't germinate. And it also keeps any of the moisture in the soil, so it helps to get your plants a little healthier and keep them nice and safe. So before I have any mulch down, I want to make sure to add my weed killer here. So this one, it's you can use preen, you can use pretty much any weed killer. If you're looking for something more natural and organic, corn gluten is a good option for you. It's nice and safe. This one has a little bit more chemicals involved in it, so I'm going to try to put this down before the kids all wander through the garden. And I've got some helpers, that's you. I've got some helpers running around in my mulch pile right now, so we'll see how many of them jump in here. But you just kind of want to sprinkle some of this kind of down in between your plants. Kind of helps keep the weed seeds all the way down. Especially works for those dandelions and things like that. A good time of year to do this is when the forsythia starts to bloom. So we're a little bit late doing this year, but anything is going to be better than not having any of it at all. Hi, helper. The other thing that we're going to do is have fertilizer. I like, this one's Osmocote. It's a time-release fertilizer, so it makes it nice and easy. You don't have to keep coming out here and doing this all the time. You don't have to try to mix it with water. You could also use any of the Espoma ones, which are more organic, so you can use that too. But around your plants, you just kind of want to sprinkle a little bit of this. This one has a sprinkle top. Some of them have scoops. But you can just sprinkle a little bit of this right around your plants, and that gives you your plant food. And you want to make sure that this gets to your plants and not just out in the garden, or you're going to be fertilizing your weeds. So that's the fertilizer. And then as far as your mulching goes, I just have a little pot of mulch, but probably bring the big wheelbarrow out later. Your mulch, you don't want to keep it too deep, so definitely no more than 2 inches of mulch. I usually actually keep mine a little bit thinner, a little bit closer to 1 inch. So you're just going to kind of get some of this mulch. I can actually probably just dump this whole pot in here, and then I'll spread it around. So we're just going to kind of spread the mulch, and you want to kind of go up to your plants, but you don't really want to cover over your plants. So I have this new planting here, so I don't really want to cover over it. I just want to kind of give it a little area to cover around it. If you're putting it right over top of your plants, you can actually kind of suffocate them and not have them get the air and everything that they need. So you want to make sure not to have your mulch too deep. It needs to be thick enough that you actually have that protective layer, but you don't want to have it, super deep, or water won't be able to get through it. So it's a nice balance, somewhere between 1 inch to 2 inches of mulch is a good idea for that. If you have any questions about anything with mulching, fertilizing, feeding, any other gardening questions, please let us know, and we'll see you back around the garden again soon. Thanks. Bye.